I've been told that I'm the first medium to have the honor of being a keynote speaker at an IANDS conference. So that is quite an honor, and I'm up against a lot of people that just, they hear you're a medium and they say, really? So I don't always use the M word when I meet people. What I want you to understand about me is that I'm not a born medium. And I want you to understand that my husband did not marry a medium. He married a naval officer. And here you see just a few pictures of my background. I got to serve as a commanding officer, which is every Navy officer's goal. And I was asked by the head of the Navy, the Chief of Naval Operations, to be his special assistant. And then the greatest honor was being asked by the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the head of the whole United States military, to be his aide-de-camp. I had no idea, back when I was working here at the Pentagon, that the greater reality was real. And now today, on a daily basis, I have what I call adventures in consciousness. Many of you here in this room have had your own adventures in consciousness, and I'm here to tell you, you don't have to die to have those kind of adventures. We can have them with belief and with the intention that this is possible because that greater reality exists and it interpenetrates our world. It's not off somewhere. We are in it here and now. So I go on the road 6 months of every year. My husband and I share the messages with people all over the US and Canada. We're still in the middle of that right now, and we've been doing that for a few years. And as I share the evidence that comes through from my encounters with those on the other side, I often get this question: do you think those things really happen? What deal does it make that we can talk to those on the other side? Why does it matter that we can have adventures in going beyond this reality with our consciousness? The whole point of doing mediumship is to give us hope, to bring healing. It's about making the shift from thinking we're only human to knowing we are immortal souls playing a role as a human being. We walk in both worlds at once. We are part of that greater reality here and now. We're going to return to it, but we're here now for a purpose. So I had Mom in person for the session. We sit down, I tune in and ask to feel her daughter's presence. The very first thing I heard was the word shrimp. And immediately sensed how he passed and gave that to her. And I said, why is he showing me all these stick figures? He's showing me big brush strokes with a paintbrush. And he's going like this, now, now, now. Your dad's showing me a pocket knife. It was his and you have it now. I said, Mary, Jen is showing me ladybugs all over the place. He's giving me the number 32. And the woman went, and I says, your daughter's telling me that that scar is from the accident where she was paralyzed. And it was. Her mother was driving the car, and her daughter ended up paralyzed. And she said to me, clear as day, and I know it's not my imagination because of all that other evidence that came through. She said, Mom, that's a constant reminder to you, that scar, but to me, it's your beauty mark. Now use it as a constant reminder that I'm still with you. People are always asking her, how is it you go on with your life after losing your son? And she says, I feel that he's still with us, and it's this visit from him that showed me that love never dies. I rarely hear from father-in-laws, but do you see why that father-in-law made his presence known? He knew his son was going to visit his daughter who was dying that weekend. This was a message to her, honey, you don't have to be afraid. I'm going to be here to meet you. There is more, and the rest of you, she will be fine. How awesome is that? This work has allowed me to see what I didn't realize before, what those who've had an NDE absolutely know with certainty, that there is life beyond this one, that there is this greater reality, and we came from it and we're going back to it. So I hope today that I've inspired you to get out there and be who you are, the presence of love, to help transform lives around you simply by acknowledging that we are all those immortal souls who we came here to be, the soul here and now, playing roles, hopefully playing loving roles, but recognizing that what we do here is act out stories, but underneath it all is love, and that's why we're here. Thank you so much.